You can fight all this big, huge system who is pushing you to vaccinate. Like you cannot go to school, you cannot go to kindergarten, you cannot go here or there if you don't have even a flu vaccine. I believe they will kick because I don't not do any vaccine anymore for my son. They will kick him out of school.
Well, I don't know. I'll tell you what I do. I go to the steps of City Hall. I protest. Sometimes I'm all by myself. I meet with legislators. I educate them, but I'm always by myself. You can help me. You can help me. I'm trying in every regard.
But I mean, if everybody wants to do, if everybody is willing to use this vaccine, why is it pushing this 1%? Like, why you cannot choose for your kid who know better than mother or parents what is better for your own kid?
Right, but yeah, there are a lot of people are fighting right now to maintain
they
choice.
Don't give you choose.
Right, but I'm not fighting for choice. I'm fighting to stop it entirely because it's a crime. I am changing the conversation because I am not interested in protecting 1% of children. At this point, for the 1%. What kind of a life are they going to have? 1% of children are going to be able to care for 99% of sick children?
I mean, 99 doesn't care, like, they doesn't care.
The children, the parents are ignorant. The parents are ignorant.
Because nobody wants to deal with this crap. Nobody wants to deal with, I want my kid be in good school.
Yes.
I want my kid to be in a kindergarten because I need to earn money.
Yes.
So that's why everybody doing this shots, because somebody said so.
Right.
And
right.
everything good with your kid, somebody like getting these shots and they're okay, kind of okay. Nobody knows what's going on inside the body. But if like my kid affected, somebody's kid affected. So we know like vaccine is bad, but for somebody it's okay.
It's not okay for anyone.
But they didn't know. Nobody's saying. Nobody like proof. Like,
that's because people don't know. I mean, everybody who has a vaccine.
Maybe they even don't want to know. It's okay if you don't know.
Yeah.
Like everything is good. Like it's usual.
It's not good because your kid's going down. I just say in terms of choice, every single person I know with a vaccine-injured child had a choice, but made the wrong one.
But how you said, like somebody was vaccinating with no even permission of the parents. How cruel is it? How like somebody took your kid. I don't know what you can do.
The thing is, if you knew that your child could result with a lifelong disability or die from a vaccine, you would never say yes. So each and every person who has ever said yes has been lied to. Until we can stop until doctors or healthcare workers can stop lying for profit, parents don't have a chance.
Nobody's saying what is...
People are trusting their physicians. We are told on television, you're a trusted family physician.
When my little one was born, like he was 1 day old, and it was time for hepatitis B shot.
Mm-hmm.
I asked my mom, I asked my best friend, should I do it? I had a question, should I do it? And everybody said, I did it. So I did it too, like everybody did. Nobody told me of something can happen. This is like sexual transmitted disease. It's not necessary to give 1 day old baby vaccine.
Right.
Nobody told me what can happen.
This is why I'm trying to ban them entirely until they can stop lying. You know, there are bold-faced lies, and then there are not telling you the truth. If they don't tell you something, I guess it's not an outright lie. But if you should have known, it's informed consent. We are not informed. We are never informed.
When you're going to physician to have like vaccine, nobody's saying what is inside. When I'm going to store to choose my food, I'm checking like label. And this is like good stuff, this is bad stuff.
Would you like to say this for the record? Come on, sit here. Seriously.
My English is not great.
Well, you are making very good points. Well, all I can say is if we got the truth, nobody would ever vaccinate. So they don't tell us the truth.
Like
or they'll give you a half truth.
My best friend, like I think my kid affected, he's not talking, he has some problem, he's affected by vaccine and will not do it. But she will not choose it for herself, she will not fight for it. It might be okay, maybe her son will be okay, he will get all this vaccine and he will be okay, but she will not fight for it, she will not do anything.
Right.
Because everybody doing this, and nobody's saying about,
Well, see, that's where I'm breaking the mold. I entered this fight to prevent another parent from vaccinating their child. That's it. I did the
I will
prevention.
not vaccinate my kid, I will not vaccinate my kids in future, like, period.
Right, exactly, because unfortunately, everybody I know who's awake, including myself, is awake because of personal tragedy in their families, you know? But I don't want it to get that far. I used to throw a coin in the fountain and say, oh, I hope I have normal children. I hope, you know, for their sake and for my sake, you know? It's a tragedy. They're torturing the children the minute they are born. They're torturing the families and calling it the norm. And it's not the norm. So we are suffering under decades of deceit, and everybody's making the mistakes that have been set up for you to make. Everything is predetermined. We are not up against amateurs. We are up against people who are beyond sinister and extremely bright. And we've been played. We've been played. And I tell parents, please forgive yourself for trusting. That's the worst that you trusted. That's all anyone can truly accuse you of. Of course, they'll accuse you of more, and in fact, you're the only one liable. But the only thing you can be accused of is trusting your trusted, been given the word, family physician, and move on. Stop vaccinating this moment, you know? And once you know the ingredients, it doesn't take much more than that to get through. That's what's in there? Oh my God, you know? And it's really very basic, and that's why they don't want to ever discuss that issue. So, if you want a list of excipients in vaccines, go to billiontoddlermarchforsurvival.blogspot.com. If you want to know anything I've talked about, if you want to sign the petition to the mayor to veto the flu shot mandates, if you want the contact for the governor, if you want, you know, I have ways that you can take action right on my blog. I hope everybody will take these actions. But at the end of the day, we have to make up our minds, ourselves, to go vaccine free and to never be bullied and to call for a moratorium. We must call for a moratorium on these poisons. How dare they? That's basically the bottom line. How dare they? So when we turn the tables and say, I'm no longer the victim, period. There's no way you can victimize me because I'm completely on to you. Just because everybody who's being paid will not acknowledge the farce doesn't mean the farce doesn't exist, and then our children are suffering and paying the price.